Bitcoin trades below $17,000, Ether stays above $1,200. Alameda's Caroline Ellison, FTX Gary Wang plead guilty to DOJ fraud charges. Alameda's Caroline Ellison escapes potentially 110 years in jail via plea deal. SEC calls FTT exchange token a security. Twitter adds crypto stock prices in search results. Hello and welcome to Plead.TV. I am Ruchi Sharma. Cryptocurrency markets were trading lower on Thursday as fears of recession and concerns over the Federal Reserve continuing with interest rate hike to tame inflation led investors to seek safety in bonds. Bitcoin traded below the crucial $17,000 mark while Ethereum hovered around $1,200 levels. Vishakha Thakur joins to tell us how the global cryptocurrency market is performing today. Over to you, Vishakha.
IC15 index was trading at 24,385.45 points, down 0.15%. Investors are pricing in a more dovish policy path than Federal Reserve officials have been signaling on optimism that inflation will continue to recede from its highest levels in decades. The global cryptocurrency market cap was firm, hovering around $811 billion after losing about 0.2% in the last 24 hours. The total trading volume was flat, dropping by 23% to $24 billion. Longer-dated US Treasury yields were little changed as investors waited on inflation data due on Friday for further clues about whether price pressures are continuing to moderate. The US dollar index, which measures the US dollar against a basket of currencies, is currently at 104.10 points. Stock futures rose after better-than-feared earnings and strong consumer confidence data helped boost stocks for a second day. Stock futures tied to the Dow Jones Industrial Averages gained 77 points or 0.23%, while S&P 500 futures added 0.29%. Nasdaq 100 futures inched 0.33% higher. Bitcoin was trading at $16,840, down 0.17%. Ethereum, the second largest crypto, was up by 0.16%, trading at $1,217. BNB was down 1.29% to trade at $245. Solana Sol was up 0.19% and was trading at $12.11. Next on the list, Ripple's XRP token traded at $0.35, up by 0.34%. Doge, the popular meme coin, was trading up by 2.67% at $0.075. Next on the list, Shiba Inu was trading up by 0.45% at $0.000008. However, Polygon Matic was trading down by 0.58% to trade at $0.79. Next on the list, Cardano's ADA token was down by 0.26% to trade at $0.25. Avalanche AVAX was trading at $12, lower 1%. Last on the list, Polkadot was down by 1.04% to trade at $4.47.
Thank you, Vishakha, for your in-depth analysis on the cryptocurrency market. And now back to the headlines. Former Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison and FTX co-founder Gary Wang pleaded guilty to charges tied to FTX collapse, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams announced Wednesday night. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Commodity Futures Trading Commission also announced charges against the two, saying Ellison manipulated the price of FTT, an exchange token issued by FTX at exchange founder Sam Bankman-Fried's direction. The duo are cooperating with investigators, Williams announced. The U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York did not specify what they were being charged with. Court records were not immediately available. One of the key witnesses on the ongoing FTX investigation could evade all the 7 counts of allegations against her with a plea deal. Former Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison would be prosecuted only for criminal tax violations and can be released immediately by paying the $250,000 bail. A plea deal between Ellison and the Office of the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York was published on December 21st. According to the document, the former Alameda executive will be spared of all the major charges, which could have cost her up to 110 years in jail. Ellison was alleged by the attorney on 7 counts, 2 of them for engaging in a conspiracy to commit wire fraud on customers of FTX and the wire fraud itself. Another 2 for engaging in a conspiracy to commit wire fraud on lenders of Alameda Research and the wire fraud itself. Count 5 charged her with conspiracy to commit commodities fraud, Count 6 for conspiracy to commit securities fraud to FTX equity investors. With the 7th count, she could be charged with conspiracy to commit money laundering. The attorney's office agrees not to prosecute Ellison on any of the 7 counts in exchange for her cooperation, the complete disclosure of all the information and documents demanded by the office. The agreement doesn't provide protection against any other charges that Ellison might face from any other authorities. It also excludes a possible prosecution for criminal tax violations should they be revealed by the court proceedings. The office will not object to Ellison's release on the bail conditions, which are the $250,000 bond, the restriction to leave the US, and surrendering all travel documents. FTX's exchange token FTT was sold as an investment contract and is a security, the US Securities and Exchange Commission said in a complaint filed late Wednesday, in a move that is sure to have a wide-ranging impact on the industry. If demand for trading on the FTX platform increased, demand for the FTT token could increase, such that any price increase in FTT would benefit holders of FTT equally and in direct proportion to their FTT holdings, the SEC wrote in its complaint. The large allocation of tokens to FTX incentivized the FTX management team to take steps to attract more users onto the trading platform and therefore increase demand for and increase the trading price of the FTT token. The SEC made the claim in a complaint filed against FTX co-founder Gary Wang and former Alameda Research CEO Caroline Ellison. In the complaint, it highlighted that FTX would use proceeds from the token sale to fund the development, marketing, business operations, and growth of FTX while using language to emphasize that FTX is an investment with profit potential. Now let's go to Vishakha to get update on the 3 buzzing stocks of the day.
Avalanche is the leading blockchain that aspires to be the best Ethereum alternative. It is a proof-of-stake network known for its lightning-fast speeds and low transaction costs. It also has increased throughput capabilities. Avalanche is widely used in critical industries such as decentralized finance, gaming, the Metaverse, and non-fungible tokens. Top apps in its ecosystem include Benki, Aave, and Trader Joe. Avalanche's price has plummeted in recent months as demand for the AVAX token has dwindled. The token fell to an all-time low of $11.81 per token. It has dropped by more than 90% from its peak, giving it a market cap of more than $3.6 billion. AVAX price has dropped recently as interest in tokens plummet following the spectacular collapse of leading platforms like Terra and FTX. Avalanche has also seen activity in its network rush. For example, the total value logged in its DeFi apps has crashed from over $20 billion to just $1.7 billion. AVAX was trading at $11.71, down 14.45% in the last 7 days, with a market capitalization of $3 billion. Binance, the leading cryptocurrency ecosystem, has announced its next step in expanding its presence in Asia. Binance and government organizations in Kazakhstan, an emerging transcontinental country with the world's 9th largest territory, has announced the launch of a joint educational program. Binance had previously obtained a license in the country. According to a former SEC official, Binance's finances are even more opaque than those of FTX. The entrenchment of the black and yellow behemoth in Kazakhstan appears to be a strategic move for both parties. It is about Kazakhstan's presence in the mining market, which it has dominated since the start of the year. In this way, the government can legitimize and control rapidly expanding digital finance industry while also institutionalizing it. Binance, on the other hand, would gain a foothold and latitude in a country at the crossroads of Asia and Europe, right next door to China. BNB was trading at $247.27, down 0.79% in the past 24 hours, with a market capitalization of $39 billion. MetaMask, a popular cryptocurrency wallet, recently announced that it is expanding support for its swaps feature to layer 2 networks like Arbitrum and Optimism. Previously, only Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, and Avalanche could use MetaMask swaps. Users can swap tokens directly from their desktop or mobile wallets using MetaMask swaps, which aggregates data from decentralized exchanges and market makers to get the best price at the lowest market fees. MetaMask swaps save time and money by swapping tokens with fewer approvals and slippage protection. Another significant advantage is that it provides greater convenience by allowing users to manage their assets without leaving the desktop or mobile wallet. However, this development had no impact on Optimism token as it was trading around $0.9414, down 2.78% in the past 24 hours with a market capitalization of $2 million.
Thank you, Vishakha. Well, that's all in today's special bulletin. This is me, Ruchi Sharma, signing off. For more such updates, please like, share and subscribe to 3.0 TV. Have a great day.